afternoon. How is everyone doing today? Gotta scoot my short ass back in my chair, falling off. So today is Tuesday, the 12th, I think. Wouldn't be a video without me itching my nose. But I don't know if you're familiar with Influenster. Influenster is a company that ships out full-size sample products. They are free and complimentary products to give your honest reviews. And I was very impressed with the fact that they gave a full-size sample, which retails in drugstores and Ulta for, I believe it's $24.99. As I always mention with anything from Influenster, everything that I ever receive is free, complimentary, in exchange for my honest review of a product. We are going to discuss the L'Oreal Revitalift Triple Power Deep-Acting Moisturizer. They always send information, and they do send coupons. Here's the overall idea. This is the letter from L'Oreal, and here's how it works for 14 days. So apply the moisturizer morning and night. So take a selfie on day 1, after 1 week, and then after 2 weeks, just to check the progress. Clinical results include immediately skin is deeply dehydrated. Really need to learn how to read. Deeply hydrated, and skin feels firmer. In 1 week, the skin texture appears smoother, and then in 2 weeks, wrinkles are visibly reduced. Triple Power Intensive Anti-Aging Moisturizer. The rules of this Revitalift Challenge include every morning and evening, smooth over the face, the neck, and the jawline. So currently I do have makeup on, and I will be taking it all off for you here in a second, okay? So that will be next. That will be the next step. Store product at room temperature, so make sure that it's not in your car. Make sure that it's not in the fridge. I don't know where the hell you store your shit at. Refrain from using other skincare products for the duration of the Revitalift Challenge. With that being said, I did do some research last night. I'm more than happy to refrain from using any of my toners or serums or any of that. I'm perfectly fine with that. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure on is I know you can use this morning, and you need to make sure that it completely absorbs into the skin. But I want to know if then you can go ahead with your daily makeup routine. So just putting the Revitalift on, letting it absorb, letting it dry completely, and then going in with your primer and your foundation and everything else that goes with it. That is just the one thing that I am not 100% sure on. Next rule or regulation for this is refrain from sunbathing or tanning, and avoid excessive sun exposure during trial, and add an SPF if you are going outdoors. Okay. Do not participate simultaneously in other skincare tests or trials while participating in the Revitalift Challenge. And discontinue use of adverse reaction occurring. So this is what it looks like. This is 1.7 ounces. This is a pretty heavy duty packaging. It is glass. Do get quite a bit. I think it smells good. It's not, to me, it's not overpowering. So it does 3 things is what it claims. And the first one is repair wrinkles, which you will see when I take my makeup off, because I'm going to do it before and after. But my main wrinkles are around my lips, right through here, crow's feet on the side of my eyes, and then also right here on the inner portion of my eyes. And I don't know if you would consider these wrinkles so much, maybe more as frown lines. I do mean mug. Maybe that's where my daughter gets it from. I have no clue. Okay. Refirm, which I don't know, even adult chin. I don't know. Do I have adult chin? I think I do. Right here. Well, maybe it'll tighten all this up. Refirm. Maybe? Okay, sorry. I promise I have not been drinking. Third one is to redensify. Helps plump the skin back up, makes it look more rejuvenated, makes it look younger, because it is anti-aging, anti-wrinkle. So Over time, when we do age, our skin does tend to dry out, the collagen tends to break down, we start kind of getting a little hollowness right here, we start just losing that healthy overall glow. And so yeah, requires more intensive action to help restore its youthful look, your face. With age, wrinkles become more permanent, skin loses its resilience, and the face, neck, and jawline begin to sag. The innovation is this luxurious, lightweight cream helps transform the look of aging skin by working both on the skin surface and penetrating the skin surface by combining hyaluronic acid, a proven wrinkle fighter, with our highest concentration of Pro-Xylane, an exclusive anti-aging super ingredient developed by L'Oreal Paris Laboratories. I'm pretty excited to try this. So like I said, that's the information, and I'm going to take off my makeup and we're going to try this out. So here we go. Number 1, I completely have washed my face and taken off all my eye makeup. Oh, that's good to go. So I only used 2 products to clean my face. I used the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I just used their daily face cleanser. It looks like this. Super gentle. Just one of those nice, easy clean. You just kind of feel squeaky clean. So this is going to be day 1. What's today? 12th. Where's the date? 13th. Sorry. Okay. So today is the 13th. So here are my problem areas. As I told you, I have wrinkles around, or fine lines, let's call them fine lines, around my lips, on my eyes, and then underneath my eyes right here, which is usually where I conceal. And then of course I have my mean mug lines, which, aka frown lines, whatever you want to call them. But for me also, you've heard me talk about this, I have discoloration on my face. I'm starting to get some over here. I do have some texturization. It's not even, as you can see. I do have hyperpigmentation some places on my face, but for some reason right here on the left side of my face, and then up here on the right under my eye, kind of on the orbital bone, cheekbone right here, I do have some texturization. I don't know what it's from. I really don't know what it is. I usually keep it under control with my e.l.f. Beauty skincare line. I don't know why, but whenever I use it, the next morning it's just completely soft and smooth. I am curious to see if I will break out. I do have some face demons going on right now. I did some extractions, and you know, I do have some acne scarring, but most importantly, like I said, I have some face demons that are clearing up. So I'm curious to see if this is going to piss them off. So we will come back on the 19th, and that'll be a week. I don't really think you guys really do like this smell. I'm just lightly putting this in, and I do say lightly and sparingly because I don't know how thick this is going to be. Today is the 12th. Like I said, I will be back in a week. This is the Revitalift Challenge, right? I guess you have to put a hashtag, right? Hashtag Revitalift Challenge. Is that how they do that? I have no clue. So, this is what it looks like. I do have it on. I'm going to let it sit probably about maybe like 15 to 20. If I get really preoccupied, maybe 30. Right now, I don't feel shiny. So, I do feel a little sticky. So, we shall see how that goes. Have a good one, guys. I will see you later in my next video for step 2. I wanted to let you know how my first night with the L'Oreal Revitalift went. I tried it yesterday under my makeup, and I let it sit for probably about a half hour. And I did my makeup as usual, primer, foundation, all that stuff. And I was very impressed. It did not, it wasn't greasy, it wasn't oily, it wasn't nothing. My makeup actually probably sat a lot better than it usually does. But one thing that I did notice is that all my face demons that I kind of have going on, those cleared up considerably. Granted, I still have, you know, some of the bumps and some of the scarring, but I was very surprised, to say the least, that it kind of did help. The texture of my face is definitely down, and then of course, you know, I still have the discoloration. So since I've kind of told you what the first day was like using makeup, I will probably come back and talk to you guys next Tuesday, which will be 1 week. But I wanted to jump on really quick because today is exactly 1 week that I have started the Revitalift challenge. So you guys saw my face prior when I started, and this is 7 days clean, just got out of the shower, so I'm going to pull you in. I definitely feel like it's smoother. I still feel like my sunspots or skin discoloration is still there. It did really help clear up my face demons, but as you can see, we definitely still have this one's still a little raised. This one they're not raised, but they are I don't want to say scarred, but maybe. And then the texturization that I usually have on this side is smoothed out, but as you can see, I still have the discoloration. Forehead, the same discoloration, sunspots. Let's see. And then my nose, definitely, I don't think anything has changed. And then same with my mouth. I need to learn how to talk. And you know, I definitely feel the smooth skin. I feel it first thing when I wake up. I do feel it when I put my makeup on. Repair wrinkles, which I don't really think it's repaired. Maybe it's smoothed out here by my crow's feet, but definitely not underneath my eye. Refirm, I will give it that. It does refirm. And then Redensify. I was kind of plumpy already to begin with. So I don't know if that's really, you know, helped plump or hydrate my face back up. But I definitely, you know, I do see a difference. I do like it. I do love it. I am curious. We got 7 more days in this challenge. Let's move into my next video. Hey guys, wanted to jump on really quick and have a little discussion. Today is the last day of the Revitalift challenge, and I have consistently for 2 weeks, twice a day, been applying the stuff in this red jar. And I'm a little conflicted. Using the Revitalift, I definitely notice that my skin feels smoother. To me, I can see this has smoothed out a lot, but I still have some discoloration. My discoloration clearly did not go away, but the areas that were reddish, there we go, the areas that were reddish like this, that are patchy, those still remain, but it's definitely a lot smoother. Wrinkles? I think we did good here. Here I think they're just too deep, if that makes sense. But at the same, also, you know, we only did this 2 weeks. Usually something takes a lot longer. It says skin is deeply hydrated. Yes. Complexion looks more radiant. Yes. Skin texture appears smoother. Yes. And then this is the thing it says, in 4 weeks. Okay. So we only did 2, but it says in 4 weeks, skin elasticity is increased, skin appears firmer, and skin looks younger. So obviously the longer you use it, or more noticeable effects. But you know, I definitely don't count this out. I think if you're looking for a really good moisturizer, hydrator, I'd go for it. I really would. Just know, you know, the price point is $25, and it is considered a drugstore brand. So the smell does not bother me whatsoever. And I use a little bit more at night, so that way it sinks in a little thicker on my face, and then I just shower like I normally would, and then I get out and I put a little bit on right after I get out of the shower, so that way it can absorb. Because like I told you, I don't like to put moisturizer on right before I do my makeup. I give it a day. I feel like Billy Bob, get a 10. I swear. It's too early in the morning. So, but yes, give it a thumbs up. It is a good product. I think if you use it for longer than 2 weeks, you will see much better results than just the 2 week mark. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Have a good one, guys. Bye.